Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
I was planning on warping back to the Table Link Shrine or whatever, like I normally do to start these recording sessions, but when I continued, I was right here because I quit right after I ended that last recorded session, so I was standing right there. And I just noticed how pretty this like purple expanse is. I mean, in a way, it's really unsettling, but still pretty. It's pretty to see in a video game. If I was physically here, God, you could even give me this busted OP katana sword. I couldn't really do a whole lot. Of course, if I was tarnished, I'd just keep coming back to life when I died. And getting murdered by giant bosses is kind of like exercise, right? So eventually I'd probably get real fit after, you know, several thousand deaths. When Akuma showed up to make me die 1,000 deaths, you know what I didn't do between recording sessions? I didn't look up where the map to this place is. And that's a real shame. Is Wolf Boy still standing over there wistfully? Now, I've been recording Breath of the Wild, and so the control thing has come over because I was about to click the right stick to bring up my scope. So let me just scramble up this wall and then jump with my paraglider and glide directly over there. Who could have imagined that my TMVA Breath of the Wild playthrough has taken so long that it became a sister series to Elden Ring? Did we even know that Elden Ring was a thing when I started that playthrough? Tenfey historian should know. All right, the next phase, remember the Wolf Boy asked us to go talk to Selvinus, or whatever his name is. That asshole that hangs out with Randy in that crowd up here. Who was like very rude to us. I think we need to visit his house. God, I hope he doesn't invite us inside for quote-unquote refreshments. Plain Triscuits and La Croix. It does not refresh anyone. I think that draws more moisture out of your body. Like drinking Nuka-Cola in Fallout. Or am I thinking of sarsaparilla? Wolves! Destroyed. Destroyed. Heaven or hell, do one. Let's rock! Oh, I thought he was going to be destroyed. Looks like somebody wants to ride the lightning! Oh! Wolf Killboy. Could be a Guilty Gear character. Okay. How many of you that watch Tenfey videos, like, know nothing about Guilty Gear? Like, have maybe heard it as the title of a video game and maybe know that it's a fighting game? I just like the name. And I like making references to it. The only Guilty Gear game I've ever played is Guilty Gear XX? X2? I don't know. It's on the PlayStation 2. And it's a fighting game. It's not a fucking RTS. Celuvis. Oh. So he sits over here and looks at his like Warhammer figures that he keeps in his little container there. Next to his Micro Machine Z-Bots. And when he's over here, he reads scrolls and such. You don't get good lighting over here, so I don't know what he uses that table for. And then this is just a recreation of a different table. Why you got so many tables? I know you live alone. Who could tolerate you? You're so awful. Look at him. What does he look like inside of that, son? This is going to become an illusionary wall video. Oh no, it's so difficult. Ha ha ha. Your secret. Oh no, the secret is that he's not real. Pinocchio himself is realer.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nepheli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
I guess I could find some random ass woman, whose spoilers we already know, but don't tell him that, and give her this potion. I shall score the world for her.
Good, good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question.
I like that he's being so condescending. He's like, now I shall extend my arm forward, and in the palm of my hand is the object that I'm going to give to you. So you extend your arm and your hand out and grasp it. I'm like, I'm not a fucking robot.
I expect
that you program. I remember I took a class in community college, I think, that was like the basics of programming. And one of our first tasks was to write out a list of commands to how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But you know, you had to be super, you couldn't just be like, take out the peanut butter, open it, spread it on bread. Because if you were a computer, you'd be like, syntax error must end all human life. Okay, Nefeli's that lady, that strong warrior lady that we ran into. We could have actually run into her before we fought Godric, the Grafted, here in the castle. You might recall we found a little side room when we came back. That's where she would have been. And then later, she was over here at this village. See, y'all are proving me vaguely remember things. She was over here at this village of the legless people. I don't think she's still there. She should be back at Fire Table Shrine. So, but we're going to pop over here and get an eyeful anyway. I've got my buffalo shrimps equipped. Lantern. Yes, I'm going to pluck these berries. That's my prerogative. She was over here and she was like, oh, this is bad. I think her adoptive father, which is that guy at the round table hold with the stern helmet that's always berating us, I think he had something to do with this, and it like disillusioned her because she's used to just following his orders. I'm trying to get you caught up to speed on some NPC lore that nobody gives a shit about. All right, let's return to the round table hold and see if she's there with our eyes. I guess we could use our other senses too. It'd be like, D will be like, did you see the Tarnished the other day running down the halls with his eyes, he was blindfolded, but he had his hands cupped to his ears and his tongue sticking out. Tarnished location technique. This is the guy I was talking about. That's Nefeli's like adoptive father. Can you... Oh, yeah. You know that guy, that douchey like witch man that hangs out with that cool wolf boy and that big blacksmith? That for some reason they tolerate him. He's that one friend that you don't understand why they tolerate. Well, he wants me to give your adoptive daughter this potion.
Is that potion what I think it is? Bloody Celadus. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
Boys, I don't know if you could call somebody a dolly botherer. In this day and age. It's a different age back in Elden Ring. But he's a huge douche, so here, you take this.
I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Celadus, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
Son. It's always fun to be the conspiree and not the conspirer. No, wait, that's backwards. Okay. All right, let's go. I think she's over here sad downstairs because of her not believing in her stepdad, who, spoilers, you just heard her stepdad be like, I don't care if you give her the potion, like, erases your memory and turns you into like a mindless puppet for that asshole that gave it to us. So that's what it would have done if we gave it to her.
Ah, you. Please. Leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but
Leave you be? But I was just going to potentially drug you, and then I decided not to, because I have a heart of gold. And also me and your stepdad hate that motherfucker.
Ah, you. Please. Leave me, it's pathetic, and...
Okay, she's real sad. I think we have to actually go talk to her stepfather. We have to get him to adopt us, and that way we become her stepbrother. And then we need to find a way to get her stuck in a dryer. And the whole situation will resolve itself, I've been told by the internet.
Well, what's it?
Nefeli's not feeling good. Ignore this ghost that's part of my body.
Ah, you've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her, honestly. What's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants, a dose of ambition to incite the Tarnished.
Incite the Tarnished. What do you know about the Mogwin Palace? Because I don't know the first fucking thing. You could just make shit up and I couldn't disprove it.
Oh, so that's where the so-called Lord of Blood was hiding himself, eh? A fitting little squat for that deluded maniac to bleat about the revival of his precious dynasty. While he turns our fellow Tarnished into bloody fingers, let him stay there. That way, his delusions will remain as they are. But if what I've heard is right, then... my apologies. The information you shared is of great man. And it is a wondrous... You are a true fellow.
Son, we got a cool cookbook. So I just realized that palace, that's where we go when we use this item. This item I totally know about in my inventory and hadn't scrolled fast. Was it down here? Do we still have it? Yeah, this thing. When we went to the Netherworld to farm that damn bird on that cliff, that's where the Bloody Lord is. I guess I could go fight him. Is he, like, weak to this bloody katana? I just realized, because, you know, Final Fantasy II TMVA is also a sister series to this playthrough, and in that game the most busted weapon was the blood sword. And in this game, we're using what's considered a fairly OP blood sword in the form of a katana sword. Doesn't katana just mean sword? Or does the word kin mean sword? I need to watch more animes now. Okay, now that we've done that, I think we can go talk to her. Why is everybody in here that's connected in any way got to be so far apart? Oh. She can always tell when it's me coming to talk to her because she hears somebody land on like the 14th step.
You, please. It's pathetic.
Have I got the reload? Okay, yeah, I heard from Gideon Graves that the Chaos Theater is going to be busting. They got some new van he signed, the Sex Bombs, I think he called them.
So you know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions. Forgetting the father. Rather, I would have done anything for him. And yet I betrayed him.
Well, I mean, in your defense, everybody that I've met... Well, no, that's not true. Most of the people I've met are huge assholes. So, you know, you should hang out with Blade. He's cool. This jellyfish ghost knight was kind of cool, but he already left. There's also me. I'm the main character, so anything I do is correct.
And I can no longer trust him. To think he'd order his men to enact such Where is the justice he purports in them? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated. Was he simply lying to me?
Boys, sounds like your dad is a career politician, which means I don't believe he's capable of telling the truth. He's like a reverse Jim Carrey and Liar Liar.
No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance, and now I've lost it.
Boys.
No. How could I say Father
Okay.
has, and now...
So we can't. She has more quests. Her quest actually intertwines with the purveyor of Fort McDouchebag, if you remember that motherfucker from way back when. So now we can go talk to Celavus and tell him all about how we totally got her to drink that potion and it was super fucking awesome. And I did a cool kickflip off of my skateboard. But unfortunately, my camera, I lost the SD card. Oh yeah, we can continue his quest because I looked up where the first curse bed is. Why are you so scared of him that you're hiding behind me? You've got a katana sword too. That's right, eyeball. No, don't hide in the corner. God, what am I going to do for this crowd? Alright, enough alluring and RPing. Warp me to Ranny's Rise. Ranny, like delicious bread rolls, she must arise. Ranny Gear Rising. Has anyone done fan art of Ronnie the Witch? Is that how you say her name? Ranni, I think is her name. But as Metal Gear Rising Revengeance Raiden, which is very difficult to say. Sounds like the name of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Fuck yeah. Which, you know, that's Konami. So it totally could be. You're like, no, it had an Elden Ring character in it. I'm like, Konami doesn't own Elden Ring? Say what? Somebody get Kojima, the president of Konami, and you're like, boys, you've got the most backwards You don't have the heart to start teaching me the truth. Did they leak a new Silent Hill? Are they making Silent Hills? Is Konami making video games again? Who gave them permission to act like they care about video games again? Hey, I rode a horse up into your house, and you can't do shit. It won't let me talk to him. You have his hat. How is this possible?
Ah, so you made Nepheli drink the potion. Well done. You were a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts and of the tutelage of the great preceptor Celavis. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere tarnish. If you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady.
Wow, thanks. You're a real doll. We could probably intimidate. No, he'll think we're cooler if we have the sigil in our hand. And yeah, I think we made the right choice in hand items.
You wish to begin? Well, you're...
Okay. Oh yeah, about that girl that I totally drugged for you.
So, you had Nepheli drink the potion? Truly? Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from... I may have expected too much of her to begin.
Boys, even when you're like drugging somebody doesn't go correctly, you still find a way to blame them for it. Son, you're a real fucking piece of work. Hand over the scroll. What? I have a scroll that you're suggesting I could give to this man? The UI? Knockrum is where I ran into the wolf boy, and boys, he was stumped, and he said that you might say something condescending that would point him in the right direction. Let's see if that worked.
Well, you're asking me about that, are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selin in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
Okay, so she's that lady we met way back when we first discovered the giant fart plant. You're like, oh god. You mean when the playthrough started going downhill? I'm like, damn, that was like episode 6, boys. Has it been bad that long? Let's go pay her a quick visit. Remember, she's also secretly locked up in a cell down here, and I still don't understand that. And I've never really gotten a good explanation for it either. So we'll just have to trust our own instincts, son. We'll just have to suss this out ourselves. I want to read what this says. This man's like, hey, this huge douchebag thinks you're kind of hot. You should kick him in the dick. Oh, I should see what my Fevers Cookbook 3 lets me do. Bewitching Branch. That's the item that you tap an enemy with, and then they're your friend for a couple of minutes, I believe. We could probably have some LP-style fun shenanigans with that. Anyway, is his thing here, or is it in my documents? Where does the... what is the default save route? Save path. Have I got to go into preferences? Now I got to find the fucking preferences menu. It's always under, like, help or edit or something. Oh, I can't read it. They have, like, a secret language that magical assholes use.
There you are. Shall we commence the lesson?
Oh, no, I still don't give a shit about sorcery. I'm like a arcane faith katana guy now. Yeah, I know we haven't seen each other in a while. I've been through some shit. Anyway, tell me about this.
Celavis is not a name I ever wanted to hear again, but fine. If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Rani. But now here's the force that repulses if General Radahn were to die, and so too would...
Okay. I accidentally skipped one of her lines. I let her talk the whole sentence so I could hear her say the name, and I guess it's pronounced Rani? R-A-N-N-I. It makes sense. Checks out. So she's saying Star Siege Radahn. If he were to die, the stars will change because he won't be sieging them anymore. So we need to take him down first. And the Wolf Boy will probably be real interested to know that. So let's warp our way to the Wolf Boy. Warp away the wolf boys. Okay. You're standing right here. I can't remember which of these is correct because of these underworlds. I don't have fucking maps for them. I think right here is what we want to be. We're right where we deserve to be, is all we can hope for. Yeah, here I stand. Soifa River. Hold on. I'm going to do something about this that I should have done. Okay, apparently I got a brief moment of inspiration during that slight pause. But if we were to run right over here... Okay, there's these jackasses. So, did you all notice this corpse? Because, spoilers, I didn't. Look at this map. So that's where we were farming earlier. That area is an advanced area. And even at our current level, with our current gear, we could probably still get fucked up over there. So we're not going to go there right now and, you know, do the actual environment. Although we could get a piece of headgear that would enhance our bleediness. I'm ignoring ghost archers. I'm ignoring ghost archers. I'm ignoring ghost archers because I'm professional. Yeah. All right, we're going to go over here, jump off of this thing. Blade, you never saw me. If those guys come running around the corner, I want you to point in the other direction so that they run off a cliff. Bad intentions are still directed at me because I can't open the map. That's how I know. If I'm in the car and I can't get the glove box open to get the map out of it, I'm like, oh no, bad intentions. Somebody's eyeballing me. Oh! Hey there, buddy. L2! Ho-hoo-hoo! Good times. I'm glad the playthrough's finally good. Wolf boy, what have you got to say?
Well met. What news?
Yeah. I don't want this awful music playing while I'm talking to my friend the wolf boy. Alright, is this the normal, regular music for this place? I guess it doesn't sound as ill-intentioned. Oh, you know that douchebag you made me go talk to? I had to go do the most shit. You've been standing here this whole time. While I was off doing all this shit.
Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourge Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who was once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then.
Okay, I think we could finally do the festival for the Restival.
You're coming too, right? I'll meet you at Redmane Castle. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
Pleasingly simple. Fangs? I mean, I've got canine teeth. They're kind of like little fangs, right?
You're coming too, right? I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is
pleasingly simple. I got to remember that festival for the Restival thing so I can make it the damn little joke in the description of this video. So that way I ain't got to worry about it later. It's the number one thing that delays a Tenfey video coming out is me trying to think up the dumb little joke. Oh, I believe we can learn more dragon stuff. I've got a solid mess, a half bushel of dragon hearts, son. I bought them from a guy in a blue Jeep on the side of the road. He had them in an icy cooler. That's where you get the best dragon heart. If you go in a store and buying like dragon heart, you know that shit's from like overseas and farm raised. Ritual. Yeah, okay. Remember it said we could learn new dragomancy, didn't it? So what's left that we haven't learned? There's the roar. Is this it? Can we bite our foes on the cheek of the ass? And feast it upon their hearts. Well, I don't really need regular glintstone breath, so I could use some dragon maw. All that's left is the dragon paw spell. You're like, dragons don't have paws, god damn it. Uncle Tenfey, you're killing me. They've got big dragon feet. Hello, McFly, Paper Mario, 1,000-Year Door. Think, man. Okay, you did a real good job of blocking my L2, and now you're dead. So what did you have to show for it? Once again, he slightly aggravated me, and as we've learned, Miyazaki rewards those that aggravate the player. None of the monsters understand his true motive. They all think they're fighting for like some greater cause. Any monster that learns that they exist just to aggravate idiots like me, especially ones recording their playthroughs for the internet, they're like, for this I was created. For this I suffered. Look at this like little bloom. Everything is a wallpaper. Every frame a wallpaper is how I would describe this playthrough. That's another good dumb description joke. Okay, what do we want to do? Festival combat is right down the road. Let's just run to it. I'm sure none of these T-Rex dog monsters or giant crow beasts will bother us. And if they do, I can just press L2 on this controller and win. You're doing it to yourself, son. I'm coming for you. L2. Oh no, please don't roll slightly away. How will I ever get near you? L2. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Good sport is how I would describe it. Because it tis but. Okay. Let's draw their attention with a slight distraction. Pop! Oh, Lord help me. I could just kill you with lightning bolts. Oh no, he was slightly out of attack range. It doesn't matter. Did you yell for your boys? Are you a boy, bitch? Okay, we need to thin the numbers out. It's become Resident Evil so quickly. And we've had dogs running towards us. If we could just auto-target them, we'd be fine. Okay, he's going to come scooping with his mouth. He's going to get an L2. Ha-ha-hoo! Good sport! Oh, too late. I've already pressed L2. So you're already dead. The beast blood. Hey, 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 hey. Has anyone, like, sat down as Limit Breakers done a video on these fucking bugs yet so we can understand the point of their AI? Is it really you just have to, like, attack and miss so that Miyazaki can giggle to himself like an idiot? Fun. Fun times. We're having a good time so far. Oh, Lord, one of these pompous jackasses that I haven't killed yet. And, of course, it's my fucking job to deal with him. Rot breath. He earned it. The most powerful, potent. Make my dragon ass breath strong, Lord. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Okay, you gotta let him slap you on the ass once, because he's a piece of shit. And he'll tattle on you if you don't. He'll run to Miyazaki. And then later he'll shit talk you like he did something. Your horse has had enough of you. I thought his horse would be liberated. Ash of War, poison, moth flight. That probably scales with arcane, right? Poison? Poison? Anybody? We could make a poison katana. If Leon from Final Fantasy II was listening, he'd be like, poison katana, tell me more. I would like to know more. Okay, these are blood dogs. You don't want them hung on you. Because they bleed you. At least I think that's what they are. They're real unpleasant. They could just be like infected dogs. I mean, you still don't want them piled on you. You're hard to hit. Has anyone ever told you that? Complimenting him was his biggest weakness. I know that feeling. Okay. It's fun getting revenge on these fucking things. He ain't noticed jack shit. Oh no, I fell down here with him. How will I ever defeat him? Yeah, you're lucky that the environment is always exactly placed perfectly so that you're not allowed to get hit. Big old dragon breath. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't even need the second burst. But once you start spewing dragon hate, boys, you can't really stop it. It's not really something, a valve you can shut off. Once that starts pouring out of you, you're pretty much committed. Let's let our summons help us. Rats, to my side. Or wherever you appear. Slightly over here. Rats, to my, 6 o'clock. Well, I wanted all y'all to be in a big group so I could bless you. That's the problem with having 4 or 5 rat bros at once. They're hard to corral. They love to scamper about. The problem is, that's one of the things I adore about them. Excuse me, you're talking to my rat bros all wrong. Do it again. I'll L2 you in the face with a bloody katana. Oh. Sha. Me and the rats cannot be stopped. You'll notice the human, quote-unquote, knights are actually fighting the enemies. It's fun to be the third. It's like the first part of Metal Gear Solid 4. This would be a good place to farm their purple armor. What the hell are you running off to? You drunk? Don't worry, boys. Here's how you heal with one of these guys. Just L2 with your bloody katana sword. I know y'all carry, right? Right? Guys? Smithing stone. This isn't the Festival of Combat, by the way. Oh, it'd be so satisfying. Look, they got him in the crit status. That's harsh. You ain't doing nothing. You're like that guy standing next to the hole that the other guy is digging on the side of the road. The only hole you're digging is into the taxpayer's wallet. Jackass. Who will be the victor? I believe in both of you. Oh, I thought I was on your side. I'm like Newman. That time he wanted to try George's hat on. But George had never taken his hat off around his girlfriend, and he just presumed he could spend the rest of his life. You're just going to watch him stomp me. I know who the real enemy here is. Jackass. No, I helped you. I helped you. Where are my rats? They're the hardest fucking crowd to keep together. If I find all of you inside of one big box of Captain Crunch that you eat through the side of, boys, I ain't going to be happy. Okay, look, they were doing all the work. 1, 2, 3. Where's your brother? My God, this crowd. I'm telling you. They're a Nezumi nightmare sometimes. I'm a blessing spoon myself. Alright, I don't know where their brother is, but... Okay, wait, there's all 4 of them. Boys, you all manhandled that fucking thing. I know you're going to disappear soon, but I just want to bless them. Lovable scamps, I'm telling you. It's a tragedy that pet rats don't live very long. Oh, that's just a rag. I thought it was another one of them pompous jackass boss knights. I don't even need to be on a horse. I've got rat bros. Don't make me bring up the rat hose. Alright, guys, I got him. I'm like the pooler in an MMO. Y'all are at camp getting your MP back. Yeah, they don't really have a tendency to follow you. I guess they're just, you know, rats. They just like to wander around. Hey, idiot! How are my rat children supposed to bully you if you won't come over here to kick my ass? What is this pathfinding, Miyazaki? Oh, you fucking wandered to the wrong part of Caelid. He's doing his best. God bless him. You're just not applying yourself. Get him, boys. Ha ha! Rats off to you, Nightman. Oh, look at him trying to run away. What a fucking loser. Would you care to join us at the table? I promise you, RuneScape, not going anywhere. This poor man. It's so good to me, boys. Like eating vegetables. I'm just going to lay down. He even has a flaming spear. I must have hit a button. I need to be ready to clap for my boys. Do I have a clap? Yeah, there it is. Lord help me. We've had the best time here. Alright, boys, you earned it. Lesson. One of them lives inside the horse's body because they're tough. Street rats. Every one of them a diamond in the rough. You're all diamonds in the rough to me. Okay, we fought our way to Caelid. I think we've killed anything that moves. Revolver Ocelot's going to get here with all 6 of his bullets in his gun and be like, well, I guess I wasn't needed. Whatever. Jackasses. Okay, so I think the festival might have actually been going on the last time we came here, but I was just too drunk and petulant to notice. Because you'll notice there's not a bunch of enemies like shooting bows and shit at us. The Higgs boson shit. There's no Hadron colliders being aimed at us. So let's make it daytime. We were fairly close to the daylight. And so now me want to go home. Okay, they all reappeared, but that's fine. They'll still remember the time they were humbled by the rats. Yeah, this place seems awfully festivalish. It doesn't mean I'm not going to tear down some of your shit. That's just my my right as the player character in a FromSoft game. It's one of the few things I agree with Miyazaki on, is the right to just destroy everything. Now, can I come in the front door since you want people here? No? There must be a way to open this gate. Now that there's no enemies around at the moment. What an odd setup. Twin blade katana. You'll notice I'm right smart dragony these days. Can you see my eyes? Look into my eyes, Faye. One of them is dragony, because I ate dragon hearts. And Faye's like, Spike, what are you fucking talking about? He's like, wait till I tell you my cool story about the cat that died a lot and got sad. Okay. Oh. I could just warped in there, but this is more cinematic. That's the word we'll use. Okay, these birds aren't really part of the festival, so they're not going to not be here. I know they're bats too, by the way. My least favorite kind of bird, a bat. That's the crowd arguing in the Sonic forums about Rouge the Bat versus Wave the Swallow. You're like, if I go to the Sonic the Hedgehog wiki and type those words in, and that's an actual character's name, Uncle Tenfey, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you this. You can't be an enemy. I'm supposed to be here. I was invited by a wolf boy in a living jar. Maybe it's only certain parts of the castle. Once again, these aren't really like the staff. These are just like crazy guys that squat here, and these other ones are just dogs. As long as no Griever Fursonas attack us, we're fine. Okay, you're a perfumer, so I know that you're not on the payroll. You're a contract laborer. He's a temp. He doesn't even get cake when there's an office birthday party. Everyone just glares at him until he leaves the break room. And he's like, well, I didn't want your stupid fucking cake anyway. I got like this exploding crossbow. Why can't I open this door? Silent fucking Hill to bring it up again. Didn't have as many locked doors. It's Samurai Man. It's always nice to catch a glimpse of him. Somebody you grew up with. I go on Facebook and look up Samurai Man from time to time, but I don't follow him or send a friend request or whatever it is you kids do on there. In the metaverse. Seek friend. It would be an insult if you didn't have those horns on your head. Hey, I've took the most roundabout route to get in here. A ghost slid through my body. I hope I don't get any long-term health problems from that. You crowd could just open the front door for people. I don't even remember how to navigate this fucking place. It's basically every quote-unquote legacy dungeon in Elden Ring. I could have just took the warp gates, I know, but I like to do it the old-fashioned way. It's more personable to sneak into somebody's house. Try boss and then door. So I guess maybe once we defeat... I mean, we fought one boss here. It was a Crucible Knight. I think he was with one of them abominations, they're called. Yeah, there's the crowd standing there, waiting for me. I want to open the front door first. That's the true festival combat. I'll be the only one that passed. It's like Will Smith when he was testing to join the Men in Black, and he was the only one to like drag that heavy-ass coffee table over. All right, here's the front gate. I don't know if castles have turn bolt. Oh, hey. Are you the guardsman? Are you a big boy? Are you dead now? All of these things were true. There should be a message here. Damn it. Wait, don't I have an item that could generate more messages? We rarely get to use cool consumables like that. It's Guidance Stone, I think it's called. I've probably never made one. Can I make a Guidance Stone? Script Stone. Reveals more messages, yeah. I'm going to use this, and it's going to tell me exactly how to open this door. Oh, maybe I did have some, and I just don't remember where they were. Does anyone remember what those fucking things look like? Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go, Script Stone. Boosh! Pop. Maybe you can't leave messages here. No, you can. Nobody wanted to. I realize nobody's found this yet, but spoilers, I haven't put that episode up yet. Episode 30 is the latest one I've uploaded. The gate controls are got to be inside of one of these two buildings. Or is it one of these fucking famous sealed doors y'all fucking proud of? Promised item ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I know how this fucking place is. They lure you in. It's like going to one of them fucking timeshare sales pitches where they like give you steak and lobster. And then the next thing you know, you've signed a 10-year fucking lease. Can't even ride my fucking horse in this place. I figured it'd be easier to do this shit when that castle is less inhabited by murderous assholes. You're like, oh, you mean my in-laws? Oh, got him good, Nigel. Got him good. Nigel doesn't believe that. If only I had a dragon. I guess. Okay, it's probably inside this door. I guess the doors are just sealed until you deal with the festival combat. It's like when your family's coming over at Christmas and your mom dead bolts. No, she padlocks your bedroom door shut while you're outside of it. And she's like, you ain't sitting in there playing them video games. You're going to be sitting at the table. Boy, you got a real stern mom. I like your chain gang leader or chain gang guard mom. It also seems like a unique Pokemon. Okay. Boys, my mouth's dry from running it. I'm going to hydrate. Alright, what do we want for this fight against Quake 3 Rodan? Blessing's Boon is always nice to keep up. I'd say the Blessing's Boon, Lightning Spear, Dragon Tail. Although against this guy, he's like having too great of actions. We probably won't be able to hit him with Dragon Tail as easily. We could try out our new Dragon Maw. I want as many Dragon Breaths as I can get. I want Ass Breath, Ice Breath, Fire Breath. Are we going to use the Magic Breath as opposed to those other three? I'd like to bite him on the cheek and ass just once, just to say I did it. Our first casting of that miracle or incantation could be there. What are we going to use against him? I'd like to summon the boys, but he has all kinds of fucking actions, so they'll probably get killed and perma-killed fairly quick. And the rats, while good, are just little fellers, along with these guys. He hasn't been upgraded enough, so we're probably just going to summon Pumpkinhead. This is a Pumpkinhead exclusive skirmish, we'll call it. Let's make some more buffalo shrimps. Let's make neck bones. What is he? He uses like gravity magic. So I don't know if just regular magic protection is what protects you from that or what. We could make soap. We can make oil pots. Okay, we're not going to get so desperate that we're throwing jars at him, so I don't know why I'm even looking at that shit. Get my neck bones down here. I've only got one shrimp. Oh yeah, you can't use shrimps and buffalo shrimp simultaneously. They cancel each other out, so we don't have to worry about equipping those. Okay, as far as this shit goes, I don't know how much any of this will behoove us. So what should we take? We could just have the big stamina. Stamina regeneration is important. You run around a lot in this fight. So yeah, I think we're good on that front. And then we're just going to keep rocking this gear. I think that's about the best we could hope for. We'll open up with Ass Breath to have that first on the bar. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's another one of these sites out here from where we fought the boss. They haven't really done much to redecorate since we had that boss fight. Wolf Boy! It's good to see somebody here I know, so it's not so awkward.
Ah, there you are. Took your sweet time. The plays are all made up. I'm waiting for the curtain. Let's give them a show to remember, eh? Just don't you go dying on me. For Ronnie's sake, too.
Oh no, Wolf Boy was worried about me. I'm so touched. He's like, now you take half this bento. I didn't make it specifically for you. I just made too much. Baka.
Once more into the fray together, eh? This might even be fun.
Look at this emo lady hanging out over here. Probably because there's a scary double-sworded ghost menacing her. Well, we learned a proper bow from her. So this is Finger Maiden so-and-so. I'm like, hey, it's you, Finger Maiden, Mulva. What's her name? Okay, there's this guy. Oh, wait. The presentation has started.
The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
I couldn't figure out where they wanted you to stand to get like the max volume of his voice, because I ran up there right next to him and he got real quiet. He got like staged, or no. He can address a crowd, but in that more intimate one-on-one scenario, he started whispering. He was like, the Radahn Festival. All these ghosts you see standing around are people we can summon during this fight. Oh yeah, Jar Boy is here. Yeah, I see you didn't get lost again, or stuck in a hole again.
Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here. By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held? Well, it is none other than General Radahn himself. To think, I could face a great champion of the Shattering. A demigod in the flesh. Oh, gosh. In truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute. But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking. Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
I mean, I'm not going to sit and watch. I'm probably going to be, doing most of the damage, I'd like to think. You'd think this festival combat was like a tournament arc where we're putting the brackets in one-on-one fight, but no, it's all of us versus Radahn. It's all of us versus Redneck Rampage Radon. Oh, God.
Be sure to get a good vantage.
Okay, anyway. Spoilers, a couple of these guys we might run into later. You know, the Fat Boy armor we found at the Capitol is this guy's armor. We might run into him later, too. This lady, I don't know. You're lucky I no longer need the blood of a finger maiden. Alright, I think if I go talk to this guy now, he'll start the festival. We can get on with our fucking lives in this fucking playthrough.
Are you good and prepared, young chum? The festival begins.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's pretty much the truth.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture. General Radon is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky. But now, we must make merry. O gathering of champions! The revels begin! The celebration of war! The Radon Festival!
Son, we learned the heartening cry. So, did it start? It's nighttime now. Let's go talk to Blade and make sure he isn't scared of the dark. I mean, I know he's a wolf and everything, but still, I mean, I'm sure some wolves prefer daytime.
Once more into the fray together.
Once more into the fray, yeah. Okay, oh yeah, this is a boss arena. I was like, how did all of you die here? The Crucible Knight got them. They didn't have enough dragon tail in their heart. They didn't eat enough dragon hearts to have dragon tail. Oh, no, wait, the dragon tail miracle's not even a dragon miracle, is it? Because you get it from beating a Crucible Knight. Interesting. Is that lore? Do I talk to you again to get this damn boss fight over with?
You will find the field of battle past the church ahead, upon the shore under the fort. General Radon is there, even now, divested of his wits, devouring corpses, and howling at the sky.
It sounds like he's got a lot on him. I don't understand why so much time has passed. Because I don't think you have to fight him at night. At night? Hey, what? Just to make sure. We're like locked in a boss fog, but there's a side of grace. It's a weird combination to see in a Soulsborne game. Let's do this thing where I pretend I have enough to increase my flask. Alright. We're still 6 and 6. During a boss fight, I'll probably had to panic heal several times. So it's not a bad split. Oh, it doesn't let you pass time. I guess they do want you to fight him at a certain time. Isn't that nice? Miyazaki had a good job making it so subtle. All right, there should be a little warp gate to get to the actual boss fight. Where, oh where has your warp gate gone? Probably back here. This seems like the kind of place you'd put it. Real ceremonial. Got this chair. This door. There's also items that are mine. I left here when I was here last time. Yeah, this is... I was like, I got home and I was like, where's my Smith and Stone 6? Offer teacher. Here we go. This little elevator. Bravery. Lord Bravery? To read this, we have to do an advanced chair hop. Table hopper. Oh. Okay, because if we jump too close to it, it's going to explode. Damn it. We did it. No fear. Indeed. Oh, wait. It's an indestructible chair. Man, a lot of you people just kind of ran off of that and died, huh? They got real impatient. Frizz man. Frizz spearman. Why are so many of you crowd fucking jumping off of this shit? Even double katana, man. God rest his soul. Alright, so that whole area is the arena for the boss fight with SimCity 2000 Rodan. So, big area. You ride around on Torrent, you summon a bunch of crowd. I think we're OP enough that I should be able to get through it fairly straightforwardly. But there's probably a lot of room for some bitching and moaning in there too, so don't get too disappointed. Stay tuned. It's this station. Is this all people that tried to like run over this body of water? They died like the moment they warped. You could sometimes be killed by the warp portal is what they were trying to teach us. Lieutenant Barkley knew. That's why he never fights this boss. Whew. But we're bold. We've got rotten breath. So I think we'll be alright. Did I say we'd be alright? Because that was a fucking lie. Okay, let's bless and spoon. Let's neck bones. And let's start summoning crowd. You get in here, you get in here, ow. You get in here. Okay, they're a bunch of crowd, they're a bunch of no-name, no-bodies. Lord, my horse is not having a good time. Okay, we got a nice casual greeting, good for us. Keep dodging! Alright, I don't know who this crowd is, but they need to get... Okay, there's the Jar. Jar Man Dan, I believe he's known as. Okay. Who's over here needs to be summoned? I can't even read their names. They just need to be in here and they need to be in here. Is that Blade? Blade, I'm being bullied. You have to help me. Alright, let's get over there and fucking show him how we fight. It never stops raining arrows, I've noticed. Don't think that's not going to my yet. Okay, he's finally paying attention to somebody fucking else. So we can finally do this. Apparently he's already eat up with Scarlet Rot, but it looks like we could additional Scarlet Rot him. So, good for us. We're going to get him with the Dragon Ice next. Okay, there's his gravity bullshit. Oh no, gravity bullshit! Run, Tort! Run! Did we do it? Did we win? Good job, everybody. Commendations all around. I can't believe I was worried. Oh, what the hell is that? I won! Okay. So, once he was defeated, he was stopping the stars, aka like a meteor from landing. So there's now a meteor impact site over here. So, let's talk to our good friend Blade about how we all contributed equally. I don't want all the credit now. I want everybody's name on the list. Server first clear. Star Siege Rodan.
Ah, good. I was waiting for you. What a sick way to fight, eh? The glory of the clash is shared by Rodan and you. And did you see that afterwards? A falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared. To Nokran, where Ranni's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. We'll take up our swords once more. For Mistress Ranni.
Yeah, Mistress Ranni, totally. She's who I'm doing all this for. She's the one that I made these Valentine's chocolates for. He's like, really? Then why did you write to Wolf Boy son? I'm like, oh, you know, it's an inside joke between me and Ranni.
Let's meet where the falling star.
All right.
My only purpose the curtains.
I agree, or I disagree. Where is the side? There it is. So we can kind of run around this big field, but there's not much over here except for a catacomb. And you know, I gotta do them catacombs, boys. I need them damn glove warts and such. Although advancing this quest will finally let us get the bell bearing to buy the grave. No, the ghost glove wart. God, that's confusing. Which upgrades our special summons. So that's good. This place is real dreary. You know, reminds me of the orange sky and everything. The World of Ruin. From Final Fantasy VI. Spoilers for Final Fantasy VI, by the way. You're like, oh, don't worry, Uncle Tenfey. By the time you make it to TMVA Final Fantasy VI, enough time will pass that no human will remember. Actually, there won't be a human left who doesn't know the plot of Final Fantasy VI by that point. Alright, so there is a catacomb tucked way up there in the distance. Across the red sands. We finally got our justification for our dumb turban that we wear. We're like windswept rider of the desert. Real scenic. Real wallpapery. I think the kids refer to it as. There's something forlorn about like a setting sun, evening sky. Metaphorical in a way that hurts your heart. But on the plus side, we found the catacomb. Torrent's like Yoshi, son. He won't come into the catacomb. The catacomb's like the ghost house. Lord help me, the bloodstains are all the way up to the door. What could have done this? Hope this is not Samurai Man's bloodstain. Losing faith, double twig man, that's not like you. Yeah, you crowd looked like you had it real rough trying to get through here. A real survival horror tinge. I've heard Demon Souls, the very first one from the FromSofts there, not the remaster as much, could be considered kind of a survival horror game. It's like a lot about resource management. I think that's why all the like grasses are farmable up to 99. It's like getting every red, blue, and green herb in a Resident Evil. It's usually not necessary, but they're there. Be wary of right. Okay, so this dungeon is infamous because it's like ghosts constantly spawn to fight each other. And you get credit for it. Son, you get class credit. College level. Okay, we need to re-equip our good things. Good things, cereal. Okay, and then of course our glow stick stone that we love so dearly. Down here, I want this guy, and I want my rat boys, and I want my little jar mans. Oh, and of course, I almost didn't think about the skeleton boys. Hey, jackass, you want to fucking fight me? I'll use the same move I killed Rodan with, the Dragon Ice. Ooh! You're resilient. But you'd best be frozen. Oh, you need some L2s, do you? Ha! You missed! Ha ha ha! Good sport! Instant transmission teleporting is not good sport. Knave. Yeah, I fucking humbled you. Alright. That should be the last of this crowd that we gotta worry about. Lightning bolt! Haha. Lightning bolt. Big lightning bolt. Ooh! Socked him right in the cob, I did. Swear on me blade katana. I'll reach you eventually, you piece of shit. This place fucking tests me, son. It tests me. Alright, we're going to restart. I realized our spell layout. Well, no. Our spell layout doesn't really matter. I've just used enough resources. It's because I stood around and ran my mouth, as I always do, in such a Tenfey fashion. This crowd doesn't really respect the bleed katana as much, so this is a good chance for our Naginata to shine. It would be satisfying while they're all fighting each other to just spew dragon hate, though. That's right, I'm on nobody's side. I'm my own free agent. Only I have true will. From Hell's Heart, by the way. Spoilers. Familiar with Hell's Heart? Because you're being stabbed from it. I actually did the thing to kick his shield away like this was a regular Soulsborne game. I'm so ashamed. Okay, you did it. You beat me. Dragoon plunge, roll away. Dragoon plunge every day. Crit that boy. It's too late. Your friend's already crit. He was repelled by the vicious nature of my attack against his friend. Yeah, that was a warning shot, buddy. Most people, when they're staring down a polearm, they don't even get that luxury. You better count your blessings, boy. Crit him so I'm invincible. Ha ha ha! Joke's on you, jackass. Dost thou spawn infinitely? He had like a double slash and he thinks he's real fucking hot shit for it. Lord help me, I'm having fucking actions in this place. Antics and actions. I'm healing! This is cheating to attack me. You know that. You nut. Don't forget that they do more than one attack because they're shit heals. So these guys infinitely respawn. Do the other ones. Because I've not seen them come back. They had enough sense to stay dead. Throw in fire bombs, lad. Shameful. Yeah, throw it. I'll jump past it and kill you. Or I would if you didn't have teleporting bullshit. Okay, I've got to eventually stop wanting to fight. Well, no, I can never stop wanting to fight them, but I have to stop fighting them regardless. I've got to explore these catacombs. Alright, we need to get our shit together and start running around this world. I mean, I don't know shit about it. Alright, Tenfey knows his shit, son. I referenced that in previous episode, but I didn't quite remember the quote. Okay, I'm jumping out this window. I don't even care what's out here. It's better than whatever was in that room. A non-respawning enemy, my favorite. Never thought I would be so joyed to see you little shit-heel things. You jumped on my fucking back and stabbed me. Miyazaki got me good. These little gremlin things are like his self-insertion. Because they're always the things hiding around corners that quote-unquote get you so good. You're dead. Wow. Real fucking heroic, buddy. That's not even the Miyazaki's edge. You're not even doing it right. Or this place aggravates me. I was about to say, please tell me I'm at least bolstered up. Oh boy, a flower. Ah, oh, that's that good shit. We need a number 3 to go with it if we want to upgrade this Bloodhound Knight. We haven't really got a lot of use out of him. I'm literally trying to level him up based on somewhat misremembered word of mouth. Okay, we've reached Scarlet Rot. I didn't even bring my Burn Me Daddy incantations. Luckily, I've got preserving blouses. Saints preserve your blouses. We're not going to be using buffalo shrimp in here, more than likely, so freeze up a slot. Is this the kind you could run through? It is. Good. Good and great. Great and good. This is mine. Stairs. Interesting. Tell me more. Let's make this place a little less dreary. And a little more bleary. Oh, we're back up here with our best friends. Is that all I've done is looped around? God, my throat is getting so dry so quick. Okay, you followed me all the way down here. You're real persistent. You didn't even damage me. It was your friend's shitty fucking firebomb that did it. Oh, hey, I can't help but notice that you're killing me. Is there any particular reason why, or are you just a huge asshole? I'll accept that. It's an acceptable reason these days. At least I can take a fucking sip of water now. Damn. You know what our problem was that whole time? We weren't using Dragon Tail. I did it myself. So you need to become Dragon Tail. And then the Rot Breath isn't really going to do much against this crowd, so we actually don't need to bring it with us. For the first time, our loins don't need to be girded with Dragon Ass. You're like, those are bold words, Uncle Tenfey. Make sure you don't regret them. Don't forget the basics of Dragon Ass CQC. Alright, well, we know he died right over here at the very least, so we ain't got to worry about that. While that crowd's like having fun hanging out with each other and roughhousing, we could just run in here and take shit. That's ours. Yeah, I do this. I left this here. Thanks for guarding it for me. I'm not even going to get mad that you accidentally hit me. Preserving blouse. Boosh. Okay, what else is down here that's mine? Oh, that's where we jumped through that window, maybe? Yeah, I remember you, crowd. You're real fucking pleasant. That's my cue to exit. One of them had the angry red eyes. Did you see it? Scarlet Rot. Not anymore. Pop. Oh no! I've been stabbed from somewhere. How did this happen? Alright, let's go up here. Oh look, there's a free flower for us. If I get a number, that's grave Glovewort. God damn, fucking confusing that shit. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. I forgot that no joy can exist because you're up here. Man, that's a fucking foot down, boys. Alright, we're gonna try. Our shield stops a lot of it. Oh, he also just shoots regular arrows. Every corner you turn has one of these motherfuckers, I've noticed. Alright, we gotta deal with this now. This is a 100% certified situation we've kind of ambled our way into. Oh, I want that. No ghosts notice me. Ghost invisibility. Activate. Oh no! It did the opposite. It drew their hate towards me. Too late. The flower is mine. To the victor goes the flower. Time for mist. Seek skill. I thought maybe that was their subtle way of being like, hey, there's a secret wall here. Isn't that cool? Alright, let's try dashing through. That's a good trick. Oh. Will magic defense raise our defense against those assholes? Let's just raise all of our defenses and see if that helps. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Ha 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 ha. Okay, good. That means that shot didn't count. Whew. Okay, thank God we can breathe for a second. If only I had a healing. Yeah, that's true. Hey guys, this is my flower. Ugh. Okay, you don't count as getting me good, because technically I knew you were there. Oh, is that my flower I left back here? Once again, I'm so glad y'all look over this shit for me. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, he had the slight delayed attack, because he knew a fucking player would roll. He's like, I wish a motherfucker would come rolling. That takes us back to our least favorite area. So how do we get over to the other side? Oh, no, wait. Is that a different window? Did we jump out of that window before? Maybe. Good thing this isn't dangerous in any way. Good thing we're perfectly safe and have perfect control of our faculties. They had slight delayed attacks. Miyazaki knew. I'm telling you. During the development of this game, he studied every player of all the other Souls games and how they roll. My throat's been real dry. So, maybe I should have done some gargle. Maybe I should have done some of that dank gargamel before I started recording. Okay, so we know the way. We ignore these jackasses who seem to have their own shit going on that I don't need to be a part of. I don't need that in my life right now, okay, you guys? This motherfucker's going to shoot. Big burst. We got away. This motherfucker's going to shoot a big burst as well. Okay, I think they shoot regular arrows for a bit after a big burst buster. Alright, run past everybody to get my rune stain, and we're going to go back and jump through that window. I think is the one we were going to test, or was it this one? Or do they all just lead to the same room? You're still here, still thinking you got anybody in any semblance of good. Okay, this seems different. There's no ghost trying to kill me, so that's good. Bolstering! Boof! Get my belt lantern on. And let's go exploring. Neck bones for fun. Yeah, you're a real secret. Okay, we're near that asshole finally. The big lightning! Ooh! Even the big lightning wasn't enough to completely take him down. If you can 1v1 these guys on a flat surface, if you can get this crowd on Final Destination, you actually do fine against them. But usually you don't get that luxury. Hey, jackass, get down here and fight me. Poke, poke. Yeah. Boys. Any secret walls? Ooh. 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 And one more. Ooh. Oh, that one was even more deflective than the other ones. I thought I could be the first cool guy to find like a secret wall and update game facts before anyone else. Is there like game facts of Elden Ring or any game from this time period? Something about that seems so odd. I feel like everybody would just use YouTube. Or, God forbid, a website like fucking IGN. Ugh. Pop and pop. Watching gargoyle statues drop. Now, I want that. The lady from Napoleon Dynamite never wanted something so bad as I want that item. But, you know, yeah. Acknowledging you made you appear. Acknowledging that you were a huge douche is what drew you out. Dragon Tail. You're getting it. You've already earned it. You got a pole arm equipped, you're getting Dragon Tail. Ooh. 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 Ah, instant transmission is one of the few weaknesses Dragon Tail possesses. What am I standing on before I start keep... Oh my god, I fell off a fucking ledge. I got to run around 2 fucking hours to get back up there and reclaim my fucking honor. Nobody noticed me. Okay, good. I was incognitus that whole time. Now we just got... That little thing is still fucking chasing me. Can you believe this shit? I can because I live this shit. Okay. You have to get a fucking hobby or something. Okay. I'm fine. Everything's fine. before you reappear, let's get some of our HP going. Continue on. Henceforth and verily. And all those fun terms. As far as I know, there's no way to permanently fail these enemies. Because I don't think like a holy weapon would make them disappear forever. Hey, idiot. I'm back. Alright, that motherfucker chased me over there. Are they gone? Motherfucker, are you here? You have to tell me. It's like being an undercover cop. I guess they're gone. Ooh. I like those guys because their eyes glow red. So that's that motherfucker that was bothering us earlier outside. So how are we going to deal with him? Has he earned the dragon ice? Probably. Hey, idiot. That knocked him off the ledge, if nothing else. That fucking humbled him at the very least. I'm surprised that ghost hasn't come back to kill us. A little disappointed, to be perfectly honest. I thought there was genuine ghost hate in his heart. Maybe he fell down there. So I guess jumping out of either of those other two windows puts you down there. Only that one is the true window to your mystery date. Alright. Oh, anybody want to fight? Gravu Glover Wartada. I pulled the lever. I get to fight the boss. Have we seen the boss door? By the way, first off, well done, and then praise the lever. I believe it. First I saw her face. Now I praise the lever. Oh, let me guess. Somebody said something. Yeah. Behold something incredible. It's like a candelabra on a stick. It's neat, I guess. I spent so long fantasizing about being up here that I don't know what to do now. Somebody credit somebody. I heard it. It's like when somebody drops the tray in the lunchroom. Just the sound of it. Everybody's required to stop what they're doing and go, ooh, and or clap. I wonder why it was necessary for us to do that. Human beings are sick, odd creatures. Oh, here's the boss door. Should I regenerate? Oh my god! Talk about fucking rude, man. I was talking to my viewers. He's like, they can't fucking respond to you in real time, jackass. Don't pretend you understand how video games work. I don't know what the boss is. Let's see if they give us a hint. Okay, well, it sounds like you're having a rough time of it. What say you, double big swordman? Or ma'am? Beware monstrosity. That's useful, I guess. We're just going to take a no-nonsense approach. I'm going to walk in there. Pumpkinhead has done so much to tank for us, so if we're going non-nonsense, I'm going to have to go Pumpkinhead strats. And then we'll blessings boon him and go from there. But first, I'm going to have a sip of water. Just bear with me. Ooh. Let's do this. Talk about fun. What fun we just had. We got another cool advanced summon, so I guess there's that. We still haven't gotten... Oh, we do have Ghost Glove Ward 3-4. We don't have 5, though. Damn. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's make like a tree and warp out of this minor dungeon. Another Biff Tannenism. Okay, well that was a fun little diversion. I guess we need to continue the plot. But first, let us head to the Round Table Shrine Hold of Justice. Any of you crowd got anything new to say to me? Now that I've been out fighting Starborg, fighting Zoidberg Rodan. Oh yeah, I can buy the gear of bosses that I fought, including Rodan. So this is all potential. I'm not going to wear any of that ridiculous sorcerer shit, so let's just buy Rodan's armor. We can get Goatman's armor as well. So that's cool. Yeah, I want to buy that because it has Crescent in the name, but no, that's okay. Thanks. Who? Let's see. I bet Stepfather of the Year over here will have something new to say. Maybe not.
Oh, my apprentice got Rod as his master, but now finished.
That's about the guy that, you know, the cool skeleton dude who attacked me off camera.
There are 4 more. Nicola of his twin, Luna Prince, and Ranius. So here, if you should learn, I'll trade you. We both as such.
Alright, did you get all that? I feel like it might be time to switch up my styles yet again as we advance the Wolf Boy quest. And we got this new Starborg Rodan shit. So let's take a moment. Let's see. I was going to unequip that shit so there's nothing in my hand, but I realized I got to take into account the weight of it. Should we just keep that as our 4th? We could put this on so we could wear the big shit. That's not a bad idea. Let's see. If we wanted to wear Rodan's set. It's these boots. These gauntlets. This armor. My God, we're boisterous. My head looks real little, like what's his name in the Hulkbuster armor. So, what's a good helmet? We could be Wolf Boys ourselves. I'm a bit of a Wolf Boy myself. My God, we're splendid. Although it might make Blade, it might seem kind of odd to him. I could be some sort of hobgoblin monstrosity. I could have this creepy mask. I could wear the actual helmet, but I think it might be a bit much. This, the Vagabond, the Angry Boy mask, this fucking thing. Our turban that we were wearing. Not quite. This festive hat. It can also be worn as a hat. My God. Skeletor. Nothing matches. Not even this jaunty hood. This is a real problem. I'll tell you what then. Let's go back to basics then. Like, what was the... We could wear his gloves and shit with it. That's kind of a neat look. That's kind of tubular. If I had to take this thing off, I'm still in medium load as well. Because Rodan's armor is up there in the heavier spectrum. Yeah, if we put his helmet on right now, we'd be over encumbered. Samurai. Son, it doesn't line up with the neck hole just quite right. Stick with our classic helmet. I say. Indeed. Yeah, I like it. It's just a slight, you know, we're not changing the core design of our character. We're just changing, like, the accents on it. I knew you kids would approve. What can I upgrade before I leave? D. I wish I could advance your quest more.
The map indicate will lead you.
Oh, maybe I could if I went and actually did the shit. He's like, I'd love to get up from this fucking chair if you'd advance the damn game. And here's where I put the end of my quest. If you'd ever get to it, everyone can be upgraded. So let's go ahead and get you to this and this. And once we get a number 5, you'll be alive. Oh, do we want to take any of these up to the next level? I do. But I've got to pick my favorites. I don't know if you ever get more rats than 4. Maybe at the max. Pumpkinhead has been our, like, main tank. So I do want to level him up, if nothing else. We'll save the other one for when we decide, when we've chosen a favorite.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Well, look who decided they get to stand in front of me. Look who decided they get to cut. About Roderica.
The girl has come a long way. As ever, time and technique have made her stronger. 'Tis good to see. An imprisoned monster does not deserve an apprentice, but at times that's precisely what she feels. I've gone soft.
I like their little story of these two. He's talking about her. He's like, she's real nice and cool lady. She wouldn't see nothing in a weird barnacled half-dragon man like me with a big hammer. I'm like, you'd be surprised how many ladies are into that. Okay, nothing I possess can be leveled. So, dead to me. Yet again. We are like 60,000 away from breaking level 200, so... Oh, I said I was going to advance the damn Dung Eater's quest. So let me grab the item that does that. We have to go back to the capital. You're like, oh god, every time you go to the capital, it's like a nightmare. Which point is the best to start from to get what we want? It's like right beside a lift. That's where we fought that one boss. I'm going to try right here. I really don't know the like map layout of this area very well. Not quite where we wanted to be. Let's try from here. This might be the easiest. If we warp to this one and then we ask the old-timey gas station owner how to get to where we're going to the cursed bed seat, he'd be like, oh, you can totally get there from here. Yeah, you made the right choice to ask me right here. I ain't got nothing negative to say, except a double negative. I like the kind of old-timey gas station proprietor that can make fun of his own grammar. Son, it shows a lot of humility. This isn't the right one. Neither. This? What is a rampart? I know that or the ramparts we watched that our flag was gallantly streaming. I know about that. You don't have to remind me about that. Alright, so this takes you to the stabby man who thinks he's hot shit. We need to be inside of... I think I've remembered the easiest way to get there. After all, might be from down here, from the very entrance. That's what they don't want you to know. The loathsome Dung Eater, this one secret, advanced his quest line, and he hates it. I'm not even trying to do that particular joke reference in the correct syntax anymore, but I know that y'all don't care. That's the best thing about y'all, is your apathy. We should be able to take this lift. Did you crowd like fall down the death pit? You had like a cool sword. There's Flail Man. Okay, you were like inching up to it. What caused it to happen? Not you. Et2, Triangle Hoodman. There he goes. Hades was waiting down there for him, son. Ready to catch him. Hades catch him, they call him. No relation to a certain Pokemon boy. Alright, now that we're in here... You're like, how many episodes of this playthrough am I going to have to tolerate him just wandering around? If we get to where those horn boys are, which we almost are at, which means we could have just warped to this warp point up here. You had the glowy eyes. You were worth more runes than usual. I didn't know if anyone wanted to mess with me. Yeah, we could have just warped to this When you're doing your own playthrough, just remember to warp to this grace fire. Alright, I ain't got nothing to do with you, crowd. Even though your AIs hate me. Are you a slave to your artificial intelligence? Or are you weird snowmen horn guys? Alright, we're going to very easily run past you. Nary a care in the world. This is where the perfumer dwells. Ha, hoo, he, ho. Infinite poise that boy had. He had that boy poise. I still ain't used Dragon Maw. Alright, now we go down here, which would be easier with an elevator lever. Oh, we could have just jumped over there, now that I think about it. Right, you down. I like my thicker, fluffier gauntlets and boots. A memento that time I whipped Radon. Brood War Radon. Alright, so that ladder is what I was missing. I don't think that crowd will follow me. They're not that fucking spiteful, are they? Here's what we need. Seedbed curd. I bet these crowd is talking about dung. Let there be head. Try dung. There we go. One of you didn't let me know. I thought there was a creepy man in the corner. I'm going to, when the parents call for the kids I'm babysitting, like everything's going fine, but the weird statue of a sorcerer up in your like parlor room freaks me out. And they're like, get out of the house. We don't have a statue like that. It's a creepy pervert. He's probably beating off right now. Okay, that curse bad seed. As it's known. So, the dung eater, apparently he goes around and like horrifically, he kills people and horrifically defiles their body. But you'll notice blood around his crotch, so I don't know the implications of that. I'll leave that to Fatty. And then these seedbed curses grow in them. So now that we have one, he might actually acknowledge us here instead of just telling us to 1v1 him. He'll finally be willing to cash us outside. Wrong side. He's going to have the worst lower back pain from the way he sat for all these dozens of hours. How long have I been playing? I mean, this isn't really the plate, does it say? Oh, it says on the file select screen. But I realize I've done hours of like off-screen grinding. Hey, jackass, you want to acknowledge me now?
No. Wait. You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. Boxed, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own.
Like how my character refused to make eye contact with him that whole time. So basically, he gave us a key to go down in the sewers. Thanks, buddy. You're living up to your name, I can tell you that. What do you got to say about it? Is any of the... Here we go. Filthy key. Yeah, I'm going to wash this first. Thanks. So anyway, he's apparently locked up in a cell in the sewers, and we're just seeing his ghost. It's an interesting thing that they seem to do throughout this game. Alright, now that we've advanced his quest, I think Boiled Shrimpman should finally be advancing now, right? Let's go take a look at his shrimp shack to see if all-you-can-eat popcorn shrimp is back on the menu. Nope, he's gone. Sorry, is he finally moved to outside the capital? We don't see his little emblem. He appeared there in my personal pan playthrough after I spoke with the Dung Eater. So, I'm not sure why he's not there right this second. Let's warp over here and get an eyeful. More meandering. None of this is necessary, by the way, that I've been doing. Probably everything in this episode hasn't really been necessary. All that's really necessary is I go to the Forbidden Lands and fight the fire giant to progress the actual game. But I don't know. It's a rare opportunity for me to want to sit here and play Elden Ring. Okay. I'm looking for a site of grace. I feel like there's one down here that I missed. Of course, I'm never allowed to open my map as I open my map. Alright, there's some jackasses with a torch. Yeah, there it is. Bully. I don't know, do we need to do the Dung Eater's quest line? There's a unique ending you can get if you follow his quest line to the end and do a certain action at the end of the game, but it seems real unpleasant to have anything to do with that man. We can get his armor. You're like, wow, what a reward. Ugh. You had to run that through 2 or 3 wash cycles. Yeah, he hasn't appeared just yet. Let's go over there. Not all of those are like bottomless water, I don't think. One of them is like a little pond area. I haven't completed the Dung Eater's quest in my personal playthrough. So that's why I'm just kind of guessing. We're learning together. You're like, no, I beat Elden Ring fucking 3 months ago and I know all this shit. Idiot. I came here to laugh at you. I'm like, oh good. That's kind of the point of the channel. You're like, damn you, Tenfey. Even when I'm a cool anime Gundam character, you somehow managed to beat me. Tsundere Viewer Chan is upgraded to Anime Rival Chan. Vegeta Chan. Let's go looking at this little pond over here. Get an eye full of it. The topography of this place is aggravating. Have I mentioned that lately? Is that one of the things I've bitched and moaned about lately? I can't tell if that'll kill me and my horse. So I didn't drop straight off. Ah, root resin. Remember when I used to make stuff with that? When my swords weren't all bolstered? Look, those hawks are watching. Yeah, this is the pond you can walk around in. Isn't this where Boiled Shrimp Guy moves to? You lore experts. Yeah, there's a bunch of crab here. I'm pretty sure this is where he shows up. Whenever he decides to move his fucking quest line along. Oh! Speak of the fucking devil. He still doesn't appear... Maybe when I talk to him, he'll finally be acknowledgeable. Excuse me, sir. I'd love to talk to you, but there's these aggravating fucking thugs. From his point of view, this guy he vaguely remembers rode up, got off of his spectral horse, and then just started screaming and hurling lightning bolts at a fucking dragonfly. He's like, what a time to be alive. Remember in an earlier episode, I said, what's the only boiled seafood he could do that's an improvement over boiled shrimps? Well, what if you took one of these big fucking meaty crabs? God, they must be packed full of that good shit. The crab meats, and boiled them with some Old Bay.
What are you looking at? Oh, you again, is it? I got crab. Cooked up fresh.
Actually, let's get one of his lines. Before I talk to you about business, let's get boiled crab. So boiled crab, it's gives you more physical defense than the prawn, I guess you could say, or the shrimps. But I believe it lasts a shorter duration. So you got to decide which seafood buff you want. I like that they both have a benefit. So we want a bunch of these. I want 99 crabs, and I want 99 shrimps. And that way we can decide as we go what we want. Oh, you. By the way, you know that loathsome Dung Eater fellow?
Mate, there's something I should probably tell you. You heard of the Dung Eater? He's a madman. Has it out for everyone. curses him. Goes round in his rank armor and all. You see him though. Stay, well, away. I was in the same jail as him once, so I know firsthand. He's a god-forsaken monster. Not just some petty thug like me.
Son, they did time together. And this guy's like, he's into some serious shit. I mean that quite literally.
He's a killer. Kills people. And curses the souls. Does all sort of shit to the corpses. To keep them cursed forever. I ain't seen nothing more disgusting in all my years. I never been more scared neither. Rooted to the bloody spot while he did that. To my friend.
Boys, I didn't realize you had like a tragic backstory. Is that why you wear that Iron mask? He's like, no, my handsome chin is too well defined and I can't take it off. 'Tis the Chad's curse.
Never met someone with a taste for crab I couldn't trust. You've got a real thing here, eh? And it's only getting better.
Hell yeah. Crab boys, they call us. He's like, I don't refer to myself as crab boy. Please don't tell people that. Like, he's more of a shrimp scamp, I guess. Who could blame him? Alright, good. I'm glad we finally did that. And yeah, he's acknowledged. Blackguard. He has a name? I always called him Crab Boy. Or Shrimp Man in his youth. Kind of a Benjamin Button situation. Okay. Have we dilly and dallied enough? Now remember our Buffalo Shrimp. This attack up buff and these defense buffs, I believe, cancel each other. So you only get whatever the latest one you use is. So I'm not going to carry both on my bar at all times. Even though I want to. I've contemplated going back to Magic School, Raya Lucario, to get that, I think it's Radodon Sigil that decreases spellcasting time. But I have a lot of dexterity, which also does that. So I don't know if it would be worth it. I do love to cast spells, and I do hate getting hit out of it. The problem is I don't have it memorized where exactly it is in the school. I know it's up in the rafters of one of these buildings you can jump to. Is it worth it? Tell you what, I'm going to warp over here, run around for a little bit, just because y'all might find it entertaining. I'm going to try to ignore the enemies, now that I'm a mature adult. I no longer deal in petty squabbles with Magic Boys. I'm beyond such things. No, I'm not respecking. Don't even look up from your Reader's Digest. I'm just passing through. So we need to get up on the rooftops. Click, click, click. Don't necessarily have to jump down any chimneys, but it wouldn't hurt. Unless you're that girl's dad from Gremlins. I still need to watch Gremlins 2. I thought Gremlins 2 also took place during Christmas. So I was going to watch it at Christmas with Tommy like I did the first one. As you watchers of my famous 120-star Mario 64 nostalgic Christmas adventure already know about. But then when I realized it wasn't technically a Christmas movie, I don't know. I was like, can you even watch it at Christmas? It's the only reason Die Hard manages to just squeeze in there. Okay, we're up on the rooftop. We're not on the rooftops, but we're near them. Up near the rooftops. Do. Can we get back over to there from here? I think we can if we... I don't think you can make that jump. But you can make this one. I guarantee it. Who? Too easy. Watch out for the Iron Virgin. The Fucktron 8000 Iron Virgin edition. Overclocked. You almost had me with your shitty hate magic bolt. Here comes that katana boy. Ooh, ooh. What a shame. Haha, you almost had me. Okay, good. Whoop. Get my shield out. You've got a lot on you. You really have that boat anchor as like your backup weapon? Boys, I want to know how that person lives. I can't even imagine the series of life choices they've made to get to that point. But it has to be interesting. Cuckoo! I forgot about that. I forgot about the werewolves. Ready night to find emblems, don't you think? I'm just going to run past these guys. It's the smart move. It's the only move Miyazaki would respect. Okay. Alright. I'll be the bigger man. You huge fucking shitheel. Alright, now that they're done being mad. Oh no, their anger persists. It persists. Sport fucked in a corner. It's what happens to all my enemies eventually. All find their way into the corner when they go up against old Tenfey. Oh, is the magic boy gonna come down here and get in the corner? Down on the corner? Up here on the roof? No, he's just gonna sit up there mad. Casting magic spells like anyone's fucking impressed by that shit. Alright, which of these buildings is it inside of? The upstairs area. Am I even in the right set of buildings? That's why I hate the layout of this magic school, son. It's not very freshman friendly. I've already had 2 different people tell me it was upstairs by the swimming pool. I just dead-eyed them as they walk away laughing to themselves like they fucking accomplished anything. Okay, ooh, that looks promising. I can't even hold your shitty arrows. That should fucking tell you something about the choices you've made with your enemy loot drop table. Up! Oh, I see. Clever. I'm sure some of you little motherfuckers are watching and want to attack me. Ooh. This isn't the one I was thinking of. Damn. Yeah, we already did this one because this is where we got that bonus glintstone key for Baldhead Fred so that he could advance his storyline, we'll say. That's the polite way you tell someone that a FromSoft NPC had died tragically. As you're like, oh, yeah, he advanced his quest line. Like, ooh, damn, hate to hear it. Mom, where's Blade, the half-wolf? Honey, we sent him up to a nice farm upstate where he could do all the quest lines he wants. That's not foreshadowing. Okay, let's see. You've had to watch me get lost through 2 previously done legacy dungeons so far in this episode. I wish I could jump down there, but I do believe that would kill me. And even if I try to throw a rainbow stone, I don't think it's going to make it to the ledge. There's hope. Huh? Damn, I didn't even take fall damage. It really is all or nothing. In Elden Ring, fall damage is, you're just a contra enemy. Secret crabs. Ooh. Thanks for the garbage that I can buy at the store. Alright, we'll discover the truth. We'll discover that good shit. It's inside of a roof of a building, but it's like an upstairs balcony. I got it in my personal playthrough, and I vaguely remember it. But I don't vaguely remember the actual route to get to it, which is, of course, the most difficult part of navigating one of these damn legacy dungeons in this game. Ooh. So if it's not that building's roof, then what building's roof is it? The boy thought to himself. The viewers thought, their fingers hovering over the unsubscribe button. Yeah, okay, let's fall down this building. We could just run around here slaughtering everything and having the best fucking time doing it. I don't even have my dragon ass breath equipped. That's like going out without your bulletproof vest on. 1 year later when they're interviewing your widow, holding your 18-month-old child. She's like, oh, I told him it was a bad habit to go out without his dragon-ass breath. But he was so sure of himself. That's a really tragic joke when you break it down. That's one of those rare Tenfey quote-unquote jokes that I actually stopped to think about. And I was like, damn. That one got real. Real fucking unnecessary. This is so pointless for some shit that I'm never even going to remember to equip. I wish I could... I'm tempted to pause it and just bring it up in a damn... Yeah, that's what I'll do, because it'll just save you all the heartache of having to watch this shit. Alright, turns out it's super fucking easy. And once again, if I'd have just looked it up first, I could have saved you kids a lot of heartache. It's basically warp here to the debate parlor. Run straight out of these doors north. Turn this here corner. We kind of came through here, but we were over there. We were in scenic over yonder. Jump over this. That's the secret they don't want you to know. Miyazaki's hate it when you actually find good shit in their video games. Unless it's a katana sword. Somebody make a mod for this game where every item in the game that you can pick up is just a katana sword. Make a custom set of armor that's just katanas welded together into battle dress. Alright, here it is finally. Radagon icon, not Radon. So this thing, other than looking like it should be on the front of a sailing ship, lets us cast faster. I'm equipping it. Alright. When I was researching that, there's one other cool talisman that I'd like to grab, and it was real easy to get to from the West Rampart. So I'm going to grab it. Lickety-split. If I don't have that good talisman, lickety-split, you'll be in a world of pain. Alright. I want it to be high noon when I'm getting that good shit. Alright. Run through here. Jump over the railing. Boof. Hey, dude. What are you doing? Fucking Ultra Instinct slowly dodging away from me. Boof. I hear angry bubbles, so I'm just not going to look. Okay, yeah, there's this building we ignored while we were running around mad. It may look somewhat familiar, but let's grab some good shit while we're in here. We got the Albernarch's robe. If we were a magic man and not a bolstered knightly dude, I'd be all over that shit. This place is real fucking dreary. I don't know if anyone's told you, crowd, that. I got a +6 torch that dispels dreariness. My God, it's so bright. I can barely look directly at the screen. Yeah, you might be feeling some strange twangs of nostalgia as I run around this place. All will be revealed shortly. Flightless bird painting. I don't know where that guy sitting in a chair is, but we gotta find him. Guys, ghost men sitting in chairs reminiscing about painting locations usually have the good shit on them. I feel like we should do a test of that emblem in the middle of all of this. So let's. Alright. Time it. Somebody get out a stopwatch. I'm going to charge a lightning bolt with the not equipped. And see, it takes this long. It's going to be a fully charged one. And then if we were to equip this, it takes this long. It felt quicker. I might be being influenced. It might be placebo effect. But it feels like I hurled that quicker. There should be an item back here. Huh. You'd think there'd be a nice set of stairs here, but there's not. Let me guess, visions of stairs. I don't believe it. John Madden's ghost got in here. The stairs have been disappeared, and I don't believe it. Ed must be in trouble with his parents again. I don't know why John Madden became Paul Harvey. Another prayer book. I'm full up on incantations. Hey, idiot, this is supposed to be a safe space for me to reminisce. Okay, you want to fuck throw shit at each other. I see. I didn't know we were playing like that. I didn't know we could hide rocks in the snowballs. Is that how you do things around here? Pair required ahead, therefore seek lover. I feel like I'm being vaguely insulted. Standing on the cook stove. Oh, look, it actually has proper ventilation. I thought it was just going to be a blank wall. I was all ready to start hemming and hawing. Oops, I destroyed the entire kitchen. It's like playing Skyrim. You walk near an NPC's table and that's it. Everything they've ever known or believed in or possessed is just flung in all directions. I'm still exploring. Two-handing. It's still funny. Don't you think there should be like a door right there? I'm just saying. I'm not an interior decorator or anything, but my God. Alright, I think the actual route. Yeah, because there aren't any stairs. We'll have to explore the rest of this place later. Tater. And by that I mean open these doors. Praise the message and then try lever. I would love to, but I'm not allowed to because there's a fucking message. I can't actually interact with it. There's no little like switch. Why are y'all going on? Enemy ahead. Enemy ahead. That crowd says there's an enemy ahead. Perhaps I should extinguish my torch. Perhaps my loins are in need of girding. Don't forget our Khajiit Jesus roots. Oh, Lord. I didn't know you crowd kept fuck virgins down here. You're like, that's not what it's called. I cast lightning even faster now. So what say you, my good fuck engine, with your grab hands? Lucky sevens. Fever. To the victor. Go to the rune spoils. Try luring out, and then try behind. I appreciate your message, buddy. Beware a strong foe, therefore try the lift. I didn't even think of that. Are you telling me I need to get swole? Lift ahead, and then seek grace. Thanks. Somewhat scantily clad witch lady. Oh, Lord. Yeah, the fuck virgin. 3,000 got a hold of him, boys. A dark day indeed. Looks like there's all kinds of good shit out there. But I'm a torch runner these days. That's right. After society collapsed, I became a torch runner. What does that mean? Well, I run with a torch. I thought it was fairly self-evident. Okay, sweetheart. Everyone thinks you're real fucking neat. Don't like ice, do you? Not real nice to you. Once a fuck engine starts coming towards you with hate in its heart, it just don't stop. I think Agil's Flame will be our best bet. Keep your fucking grabby arms to yourself, David Copperfield. You'd never believe this actually a Host Runner reference, would you? Big lightning. Get the fuck off of me. That's the closest I've come to actually being killed by one of these fucking things. This is like an advanced fuck virgin. And by that I mean it's fucking scaled up, because that's how the fucking enemies in this game work. Not that I'm bitching and moaning. You know what I do to take down fucking iron virgins? I use my dragon maw. Ooh, chicken ass. Pop! Damn. I was being cinematic. But once I got a hold of the cheek of that metal thing's ass, it was done. The Stormhawk axe. Wow. Neat. Look at all this shit all over my face. Don't I have some soap? I know I can make it, but do I have any idea? Get clean! Pow! I like that they added an item that's mainly there for a cosmetic reason like that. Although I believe it's if you get like crimson rot or poison all over your clothes, it removes that as well. They love to give you nascent butterflies around here. I'll give them that. Didn't expect bridge. Son, playing Final Fantasy V for the first time, are you? Let us pose dramatically and not, you know, open the wrong menu. Yes, indeed. Boys, it's bright up here. If this was me in the real world, I'd start sneezing. Do any of y'all have that? If I'm inside, especially like in a dark room, and I step out in the bright sunlight, and especially if like I lean my head back and slightly glance upwards, I like immediately have to sneeze powerfully. I've looked it up and it's a thing other people have. So I don't feel quite as bad. I remember in like 2nd grade, we did a thing in class where the teacher handed out a worksheet that just had a bunch of little cartoon pictures of different things. Like a cat and a dog and some flowers and like some hay and a house. And it's the thing was to circle things that make you sneeze. And I remember there was like a cartoon sun in the corner with like sunglasses on smiling. And I circled that. And everyone was like, what are you on about? But no, it just made me sneeze. Nobody believed me. Dragon Maw! Pop! Okay, he's not as impressed, and I can understand that. You're like one of them big fucking golem monsters. Oh, wow, that's real fucking mature, buddy. I just realized I should have eaten crab before I started fighting. Crab boy! Pop! Pop! Oh yeah, I know your weakness. I can always spot somebody who's weak for the dragon tail. Boom! Boom! God, we've become Iron Tarkus with this shit. Son, am I the first one to discover dragon tail strats when you're dealing with one of these pain-ass golems? Am I the hero? At least I'm the hero inside my mind. Oosh. Okay. Fun. Fun. We're having crab meat fun. I guess I don't need. Sounds like something you'd get down at the, like, takeout Chinese food place. Like, can I have the crab meat fun? Extra spicy. Warp me to the good shit, please. Warp me to the big door. The isolated divine town. Oh no. Damn, we've been warped a ways off, haven't we? Tightly blocked. Oh, I didn't need to come here. I just realized there's no return gate. I have to manually go back. I believe there was a chest next to that golem I just fought, and that was the actual item. I wonder if he respawns. I mean, I could always re-humble him with some dragon tail. Okay, no. Damn shame. And my dragon tail was twitching and itching for some combat. Yeah, it's the seer fucking chest. The sky. Oh, okay. It was just where we had it panned. I was like, the sky is just a gradient bucket feel. There's a little bit more to it than that. That guy that does the videos about skyboxes in Nintendo 64 games should do one about Elden Ring. He probably already has the algorithm and such. Anyway, the point of that talisman is, if we could find it, Blessed Dew. Blessed Dew, Blessed Dew. What did it look like? Okay, it's way up here at the top. It gives you constant HP regeneration. So, I don't really need it right now, but if we get in a dire scrape, or we're low on flasks, trying to full clear an area, it's just nice to have a passive HP regen. They're always a good thing in a Soulsborne game. Too high up. Likely too high up. Oh, I thought for sure he was going to say not high enough or something like that. It would have been the best little joke. That man must have just immediately jumped off the cliff when his blood stain formed. You can do it, man in D's armor. Okay, well, let the side quest ambling continue. I said I was finally going to go talk to the Beast Man. I've done everything but warp there. Every which way but warp, as they say. The Beast Man is calling my name, and I hate to leave him waiting, son. Here he sits. You'll notice you can summon in this region. That's interesting. That's a neat trick. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to start giving you... So he wants those death root items we've been finding. Let's look at them before he eats all of them. Yeah, we got 5 of the damn things. The Beast Clergyman. Hey, buddy. Have all of my roots.
Strange. There's something else. But the death yet quenches. Bring more.
My God. So you get something for each one you bring him, I think. So that's why we got so much shit all at once. Beast Roar, Bestial Vitality, Bestial Sling, Clawmark Seal, Beast Eye. I feel like this guy might have some kind of strange impression of me. Excuse me, do you think... Oh, even Samurai Man is here. So I was about to say, do you think I'm one of those kimono gentlemen? But with Samurai Man there, he'd have understood what I was saying.
More. I am not sick. Feed me more death.
Well, Jesus, how much do you fucking need? So that Beast Eye item he gave you, I believe, does it appear down here? You can sort shit by like, order of acquisition. It would prevent a lot of... Yeah, here we go. So, basically when you enter a dungeon that has a death root in it, this will quaver, kind of like the Black Eye Orb in Anor Londo when you go to deal with Lautrec. So, that's kind of neat. And we also got his sigil. So the neat thing about the Beast sigil is it scales with strength. I don't know why I was so confused. It, kind of like our current one, scales more with arcane. This one scales with strength. So if you wanted to do a strength miracle build or whatever, strength incantation, you could use this seal because you would just need enough faith to equip whatever miracles. I'm just going to call them miracles. Let's just do it. Miracles and faith and seals. But and then you could just dump your points into strength and use some big meaty weapons. And of course we learned like some weapon arts and shit from it. I ain't real worried about that. And that Beast Sling spell is kind of neat. Those little dudes out there used to use it on us back when we used to fight them. Here, I'll show it to you. Because you'll think it's real neato torpedo. Yeah, here it is, Bestial Sling. Which the Beast Talisman also boosts Beast miracles, kind of like our Dragon one does. But you just go, shwa! It's one of them fast spells. What? I'm sorry I cast a spell in your house, dude. I thought you were cool. My God, he even kicks your ass outside. Okay. I guess. Oh, I don't have Blessing Spoon anymore because I unequipped it just to show you all this fucking spell. Now, I knew he fought you eventually, but I guess because I gave him 5 at once, right to start with, is why he immediately fucking came at me swinging hands. So let's go in there and take care of this man. Unfortunately, we don't have Dragon Ass Breath. We once again left the house without it. It's a shame. Ow, where are my little jar men? You're supposed to be helping me. I know you're little lovable scamps, but I need you in there distracting him. Okay, I think he's going to kill me, and then I'll be more prepared. Why won't we go inside? Pumpkinhead wouldn't have this fucking problem. Don't forget we've got the fucking Rivers of Blood katana sword, so... Okay, there we go. One of them is finally in here. If it's enough to distract them... Jesus. We've made so many mistakes during this encounter. I'm tempted to quit out of the game and restart it. But let's see if we can fucking salvage it. Just this once. The two of you are not doing a whole lot to get in here, I've noticed. I thought for sure they would just pathfind to you. You know what? No. I don't like how this is going. I'm just going to quit. Why stand there and get killed and use up another rune arc rebolstering when I can just do this? And maybe when I summon an Ash, it might actually help me fight the boss and hold my hand for me and wipe my ass for me. I know I didn't really beat the game. I don't fucking care. Can you imagine? Alright, I got a lot of that out of my system. I'm sure y'all are real fucking happy for me. Well, let's step inside and just summon Pumpkinhead. Why break away from a good thing? Okay, Pumpkinhead is actually distracting him. That's a real good thing. I'm hoping to put the Frosty buff on him so it'll fucking slow him down. Why? Okay. It's doing everything but letting me target that man. Oh, I think we finally humbled him enough that he'll talk to us again.
Put it away. I won't forget. Again, my appetite. My sin, so please.
Boys, it's basically like packages. I guess we're done fighting. Yeah, well, fine, whatever. Fucking shut up. I'm glad I came to visit you. It's been real fucking pleasant. Alright, get my damn blessing vein back on here. Like it should have been the whole fucking time. We actually have a more advanced version of that, but we would have to be at least at 33 faith to use it. But it would be nice for our Ashes of War, you know, to keep them alive longer in the fights. So who the hell knows? Alright, well now that fun encounter is over with. You want to try to kill this fucking gargoyle? For fun? Okay. Not going to waste any time. I'm just going to summon Pumpkinhead. Like that time Robotnik finally captured Sonic after Knack the Weasel dropped a dumbbell on his head and knocked him unconscious. And was like, I'm not going to talk shit. We're not doing nothing. Put him in the roboticizer. Do it. Snively, Snively. And Snively was like, just took a bite of his fucking sub sandwich he was eating for lunch. And he had to literally drop it in the floor and scramble to drag that hedgehog in the roboticizer. There was like 5 SWAT bots standing right there that could have done it so much easier. But you know how Robotnik is. This motherfucker cares not for Pumpkinhead and his distractive qualities. Is something I've come to know about him. Even when you're targeting Pumpkinhead, you're somehow secretly targeting me. Alright, Pumpkinhead. I didn't get to use any of my fucking infinite FP buff because that motherfucker was all over me. Hiding around the corner now, are you? Real brave. Yeah, he don't fuck around. I remember when Tommy first told me to warp to this area early to fight those little dudes to grind back before we knew about the better shit. He was like, don't fuck with that gargoyle, by the way. There's another pointless death we've occurred. I don't even want the weapons he drops. Why am I fighting him? Why am I wasting everyone's time? Most of all, y'all's. When I run out of rune arcs, I'm going to have to go fucking farm more. And you know how you do that? You slaughter rats, of course. Why wouldn't it be that? Why wouldn't it be rat slaughter? Okay. Have we run out of meandering side quests yet? Oh yeah, I was going to continue the Wolf Boy adventure. Adventures in Wolf Boy setting. So when we beat tribes to Radon. A meteor fell over here. And that's... Oh, we could probably talk to this guy too, because remember I said that lady who, or what feels like a lifetime ago, we had the option of giving that potion to. Her quest combines with his. So let's see if we can advance his yet. I think we have to find... Yeah, there's an item we need. Okay, I'm vaguely remembering. You may have noticed that the world is slightly altered now. So yeah, this is still Limgrave right here by the woods, but now there's a big chasm that a fucking meteor made. There's also this shit. The girl from Baco no Hero must be nearby. Floating rocks. She loves that shit. Alright, we need to make our way down. Doobie-doo, down. How long have I been recording? Like, almost 2.5 hours. I don't know how much that is cut out for y'all. For me, angrily watching YouTube videos on where to find items. And to stop wasting y'all's time. Keep the crab meat on the bar. Alright, I feel like death could find us very easily here if we're not careful. Apparently we're going down there to fight Genova and Sephiroth and stop the damn meteor. Although I guess a meteor already hit because it caused this shit. Right? Am I even running around the right fucking side of this place? I need to fight a Master Tomberry so I can morph him into a ribbon. If you see a zombie dragon, make sure you have all 4 enemy skill materia equipped because he only uses Pandora's box once per save file. My God. Okay, we're doing it. We're getting down. We're getting down with the sickness. Would the lantern help us here? A little bit. At least makes it more atmospheric, if nothing else. Are you crowd telling me where to jump? I think you are. Here again. Ooh. Yeah. Apparently torrents aren't allowed ahead. The No Torrents Club. Well, what's all this? I see. Seems like a proper ye old dungeon. Is anyone about? Is anyone about? Golden Rune. Ooh. My God, there was nothing. Things are just fun. Throw down the attic. It feels like you're strategizing and planning ahead. Kind of like what Dark Souls used to be about before it was all about Bloodborne. Before it became Dark Souls May Cry. So poor Foric Grease. I want to make one of my John Travolta Sonas jokes, but I mean, that has something to do with falling asleep. No Kron, Eternal City. Tarnished require. Well, that's me. Offer outsider. I'm an outsider. Can I offer myself? They say that the person who has himself for an offering has a sacrificer for a fool. It's very convoluted. Just getting started. Is anyone targetable? No? Okay. There's some sort of horrific blob there. What say you, horrific blobstrosity? You remind me of them little phalanx slimes. How does it respond to a lightning bolt? Death. The best response of all. Okay. Dick. I got very lucky that my casting animation allowed me to miss... or allowed him to miss me. You're like, you mean you dodged it? I'm like, no, it's not quite the same thing. Dodging implies intention. It's one of the mistakes Piccolo made when teaching Gohan. He didn't teach him about why we dodge. You always said when's dodge, but you never asked how's dodge. Hell yeah. My rune arcs are like my extra mans. Once we run out. Is that just a regular flask restoring beetle? Like you see all the time on the TV box? The bloodstains appeared after I jumped. That's like jumping off of your boat, and as you're falling in the water, you see the shark fin. Oh, are we above a building that I could fall through? Okay, we completely ignored that scarab. Not that I fucking care. That sour grapes containing scarab. Something. Silver tear husk. First off, tears. Okay. How many of you crowd? Okay, those aren't open. I guess you could just walk over them. You tried, twin blademan. You had one of them big Burger King mascot heads and it availed you not. I didn't even have anything to say about him. This gives me vibes of that DLC from Dark Souls 2 with the, like, Poison Town, Poison Dragon Land, I think it was called. Liar ahead, likely death, no jumping. Thanks. Mom. Honey, if all of your friends were jumping off of ledges due to player signs, would you? Like, who do you think left the sign? Checkmate. You know, you just bite into an apple while your mom just slow claps with a look of awe on her face as you back out of the kitchen. Scene. Imagine if I was a movie director. It'd probably be real confusing for everyone involved. Mostly me. We can do it, Ghost Chan. I believe in us. Surface ahead. I see. Oh no, then the bloodstains. Okay, he didn't die of the fall damage. It's a genuinely useful bloodstain. He did die of jumping in just the wrong spot. God bless his heart. You crowd look real fucking pleasant, but I'm just gonna have to fight you from a distance. It's just my style. Don't judge me for it. Pop. Pop. Run over here as mad as you want. Oh no, they can jump! Doesn't have quite the same impact as learning the tendril dogs in Resident Evil 4 can open that iron gate, but it was still, my heart was in the same place. They look kind of similar to the gargoyles of Anor Londo, don't they? We're just having all kinds of reminiscences. Did George R.R. Martin write that? He was like, just put some old Dark Souls shit in this part. I don't care what it is. I have to go finish my book. And then he and Miyazaki, who are sitting at the table at a fancy restaurant having this meeting, just like John and Garfield in that famous comic where he asks Garfield if he has room for dessert. They just look at each other for a beat and then they both fucking bust out laughing. At the mere notion. Oh, the Miyazaki's edge in that boy. I got too many fucking ghosts on my bar. You know what? The little jar men are done. I'm like J. Jonah Jameson and Whiplash. I'm going to throw a desk at them little jar men and be like, you're done. You're finished. Go home and become a family of jar men's. You're not worth anything till I upgrade you, so there's no reason to even have you on the fucking bar. I'm hoping he's real good at the end of the game to justify everything we've gone through. Having him on our damn bar. There's a 3. Remember, we're looking for a Ghost Glovewort 5. Although I don't know if I want to use it on that guy now that I've declared him partially dead to me. God, the liar head messages, they never stop. Liar is my instrument. but humans shred on their guitars. Okay, a side of grace. I think we need to take this more seriously. Let's get back to our spells. What do we want these days? Rot breath, rot breath, rot breath. I like rot breath. I like fire breath. I'd say the Aegil flame is worth having as an upgrade. I'd say it's the good shit that we deserve. I'm keeping Dragon Maw for when I have to 1v1 some tough motherfuckers. Nobody expects to get bit on the cheek of the ass by a dragon. But nobody would turn it down either. I thought I was already in Nokron Eternal City. I must be in it proper now. Okay, let's think. I don't really need throwing daggers and shit. I can just do that. Spirit Flame Arrow. He was doing a good job of distracting me while his friend came running. Yes, I saw that he had the Miyazaki's edge. Oh my god. I don't have to say it every time, do I? Every time an enemy gets knocked down to where they have no visible health bar, but they're still attacking, all of you turn to look at me like Bart Simpson in class. Say the line, Tenfey. Okay, anyway, this right here is good. So that lets us buy Ghost Gloveworts 1, 2, and 3. So we can get all of our special summons up to at least that level. That's kind of one of the main reasons I'm even doing this quest line. And you know, to provide you all with some wholesome good times. Everyone deserves to have a good time every now and then, right? Plus, there might be lots of good shit here. Eternal underground cities a lot of times have good shit in them, especially if they're guarded by like gangly monstrosity people and morphin slimes. It's morphin slime. Jump attacks can work. Ooh, plants for me. Ghost 3. Ooh, Ghost 4. Yeah, boys. So we're actually in the same area that we were when we were dealing with Wolf Boy shenanigans over here. But we're up above it. So this is how you get to that higher area. Which I guess is what Blade was trying to do. And that's the reason we had to go fight Star... I think Star Scourge Radon is his actual name. What do you hide back here? Oh, I thought for sure you were an enemy come right around the corner. Made me shit my pants for nothing. I see you. The glowstone reveals all. Okay. We're doing a good job. Good for us. What's inside this building? That belongs to me. You like the building or the stuff inside? Yes. Oh no, they're digging through the stuff. Are you like corrupted versions of those nobles or whatever that we always see digging around the ruins? Is there some sort of lore happening? I hate to see that. They've got those crests like heater shields. Are you soldiers that have been transformed? Are we actually learning about the plot of the game? We're like one of those people that have played World of Warcraft since launch and done all the content and have been subscribed that whole time and don't know one thing about the actual lore of the game. My friend Tommy used to read Warcraft stories about like Thrall, so he like kept up with the lore. He could have backed up that red-shirted guy that was giving Blizzard the most shit. Boys, if you got Tommy on mic at a BlizzCon, that's it. That company, they're already at death's door, it seems like. That's all it would take to push them over. Ooh, these guys. I've heard good things. These guys, you summon them, and they're just a bunch of dudes with shields. I presume those guys we've just been fighting. So they just run around and block and distract the boss. That's what you want more than anything. I'm just going to immediately put them up. Or they might replace the boys. They might replace Pumpkinhead, now that I'm thinking about it. Tell you what, we'll upgrade them first. How about that? I'm excited to find the great shielded gentleman, but I don't know if I need to start, making all these drastic life choices so quickly. I might want to take like a weekend to think about it. We'll do a sound sync. AMM or V9878910. When I've been recording for a long time like this, the like video and audio tend to drift. I'm sure y'all have noticed it. It can be aggravating to fix. What I should do is every like hour, kind of like how you're supposed to get up and stretch, I should do another menu sound sync. But then editing me has to actually look for it and do stuff. I hate it. I just need to be able to drag and drop that shit. If I'd have done this Dark Side Feel style and just pointed a camera at the TV and recorded it that way with my voice in the background and just uploaded the raw footage, we'd probably already be done with the game. You're like, yeah, and I'd be done with the Tenfey channel. I like how Sundere Viewer Chan has gotten this vaguely UK accent. Okay. I'm like Indiana Jones, you did all that, and then I just throw lightning bolts at you and kill you. Making me the victor. Making me the hero. History's written by those who weren't killed by a fucking lightning bolt. I think Benjamin Franklin said that, and he would know. He knew all about lightning. You think Benjamin Franklin ain't played Final Fantasy 13? Oh no, I was tricked and trapped. Wait, I've got Dragon Tail. I've never tricked and trapped. You're trapped in this gazebo with me as I use my Dragon Tail to knock over a basket of freshly cooked French fries right out of the grease directly into your face. That's my version of Watchmen. It's exactly the same, except inexplicably Rorschach has a magical dragon tail. Even Professor Manhattan can't explain it. He's like, would you please cover that thing up? He's like, oh, you're one to talk, Mr. Blue Dickman. Is that your Guilty Gear character? Rorschach would know about video games. Okay, I think we're up here to fight a boss. It's just the kind of thing I like to do. So here is the plan, my man. I wish we could use our new Great Shield guys. Tell you what, if they are going to replace the boys, which the boys, have their use because they, the Great Shield guys don't perpetually regenerate when given the chance. Try unguarded, therefore stay calm. Okay. All right. We're going to preemptively neck bones, and we're going to preemptively crab meat. We're going to have the boys on standby waiting just to say hi. Oh no! Spewing dragon rot breath. What kind of cheap bullshit is this? This fucking guy. Oh wait, I forgot. I should be spewing dragon ass breath at this guy. The nerve of this fucking guy. He seems like he's based on a real asshole. Pop. He is just having fun with Skeleton Boys. Is that a fucking katana sword? What a loser. I use Naganatas. What are you doing now? Dragon Maw, huh? Real fucking original. Oh, yeah. Rivers of Blood spam. Yeah, you're really winning, buddy. You look real cool on the internet, buddy. I'm just having fun watching this guy fight the boys. What was that? Maybe I can learn a thing or two from this guy. I'm kind of liking the cut of this guy's jib. I'll give you one thing. He's a handsome motherfucker. Looks like he's got a big dick, too. I think I might be rooting for this guy. He's just rolling around, getting shit done. Oh, no. Okay. You bit the shit out of my skeleton, boys. I feel like ball streaming. Ooh. What is he doing? He's crazy. Yeah, it's dragon ass breath. I've seen it before. Did you run out of mana, sweetheart? What a shame. No flask. Oh no! My hubris! I was having too good a time. Alright, if you haven't picked up on it, and his name is Mimic Tier, this boss just becomes a copy of you. If you wanted to cheese him, you can walk in here asshole naked, wait for him to appear. Don't fucking bolster yourself in the middle of a fight, you cheating whore. Anyway, you can... Oh, God, I'm trying to talk to the viewers. What if he turned around and started acting like he was talking to viewers coming from that direction? I'd be fucking freaked. That's a creepypasta. Somebody write that the Tenfey Mimic Tier creepypasta. Anyway, he just uses whatever you had equipped. So I guess he can't switch to your other weapons. Alright, I feel like fighting him. Oh. I don't want to use what he has equipped, because that's cheating. The boys have done a pretty good job of keeping him distracted. You ate crab meat! I'm so fucking... That just tickles me. He has the items on my bar. Oh, eat crab meat too. I'm a bit of a crab eater myself. You know what I know he can't do? Stab from Hell's Heart! He can dodge Hell's Heart. He's healing himself. What a delightful scamp. I found my favorite boss. Tony Danza, take a back seat, boys. There's a new boss in town. Throw in like... Oh, he got rid of one of the boys. It must have been the L2 spam. I'm just going to distract him until my... Oh, no. You threw a knife at me, you piece of shit. Yeah, how do you like it? Oh, Lord, he's looking at me. No, the dragon ass. I'm not ready for it. It's not Friday night. I haven't done my pre-dragon ass breathing exercises. Both of the boys are gone, so it's just me and you now. Super cool, handsome guy. No, stop. Oh, bloody katana spam, is it? Lad. Is that what we're up to now these days? Shwa, wah, 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 wah. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I wasn't worried. Were you worried? Did you see the fucking knife he tried to hit me with? What if I parried him? It'd be so shameful. I can't. I don't even have an ability to parry. I took that off of my shield. Okay. Damn, that would have killed me. Honor, my good man. Honor. And that's the way. I thought I had a cool Wolverine claw for a second, but it's just how I caught his knife. I lost the knife game. Well, the main reason we beat him is, if you don't already know, when we're talking about busted shit in this game, apparently the Mimic Tier Summon, which when used creates an exact copy of yourself to fight alongside you, joins the fray. So, yeah. Yes, I'm going to use it. Yes, this is the end of the recorded session. Yes, you're welcome. Even jokingly, I won't end an episode like that. So, as always, just like Dido on the best day of her life, I want to...
Thank you.